All right, in math today, we are going to continue talking about elapsed time. Elapsed time is when you have a start time and you know the end time, and you have to figure out how much time has passed from when you started to when you stopped something. And so today I'm going to do a different sheet, which is similar to yours, but it is not like yours, so do not copy mine. But I'm going to do some problems for you on my board, on my sheet, and kind of talk through them with you. And so then after I finish, then you can do your work, okay? And as I think of things as I'm working through, I'll talk to you about those, okay? So let me flip the camera around. Hope you didn't get sick right there. Okay, all right, so elapsed time. So our directions say read the story and show the times on the clocks. Complete the sentence. Okay, so we're gonna have to read some math stories. These are our stories right here. We're gonna read some stories. We're gonna have to show the time that it says on the clock, and then we're going to have to figure out what time things ended and then answer the sentence. Okay, so we're gonna have to do all of that together. Okay, number 1 says, Ava had ball practice at 4:30. The practice lasted a half hour. What time did practice end? Okay, I'm gonna try, like I've been doing with all my videos today, I'm gonna try to prop them up so you can see them. I will do the work and then I will hold the camera closer, okay? Because I know it's far away for you right now. Okay, so what I like to do if I'm going to solve a problem is I like to kind of underline information that I need. So Ava had ball practice at 4:30. Okay, that's what time her practice started. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that on my clock, okay? Now, if I count by fives, if I can't remember what 30 means without using the clock, I can count to do that, okay? So I'm going to start with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Here is 30 minutes. So I'm going to draw my long hand there for 30 minutes, okay, because that's how many minutes. And then it says the hour is 4. So I'm going to find 4 on my clock, and my shorthand is going to be there. So there is Ava's practice at 4 the hour and 30 the minutes, okay? Then it says the practice lasted half an hour, okay? Now, if I remember back from yesterday in our earlier math lessons, I know that half an hour is how many minutes? It is. It's 30 minutes. So I'm going to make myself a little note right here. Half hour is 30 minutes, okay? So I'm going to start down here at 4:30, which is where this clock is, and I'm going to count around 30 minutes and see where I need to draw my next clock at. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I end right there. So my minute hand is going to be at the 12 because it's been 30 minutes. Now I need to look at my hour hand. If my hour hand was at the 4 and it's moved to the next hour, then I need to draw my hour hand down to 5. Okay, anytime that the hand is on the 12, that means it's something o'clock. And it can't be 4 o'clock if it was just 4:30. It has to be the next time on the clock. So practice would end at 5 o'clock. Now, I didn't write this. I hope you can see this. I didn't write this because if I have the words o'clock, that means this. So if I have the words o'clock, I don't need to write 5, the 2.00. I just need to write the number, okay? All right, let's look at number 2. The ball game started at 6 o'clock. It lasted 1 hour. What time did the game end? Okay, so it started at 6 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that. Shorthand for the hour is 6. The minute, the o'clock, is always at the 12. So I'm going to make myself a note up here too. If it says o'clock, it's always going to be at the 12. Okay? Just something for me to remember. Okay? It lasted 1 hour. So the ball game was an hour long. So if I start at the 12, I have to go around. How many minutes make an hour? 60 minutes. So I've got to go around until I get to 60. So let's count it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. My minute hand is still on the 12, but I can't see at the 6 because if it's an hour, that means time is passing. So I need to go to my next hour, 7 o'clock is when the game ended. Okay? All right, let's look at number 3. The game ended at 8:30. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do this on this clock. It ended at 8:30 because I remember that 30 is always going to be at the 6. Okay? So the game ended at 8:30. And the Smiths, it took the Smiths a half hour to travel home. Okay, half hour is how many minutes? It's 30. So we're going to count 30 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so my minute hand is going to be up at the 12. And remember what we talked about. If our minute hand's up at the 12, it can't stay 8 o'clock because it was already 8:30. And time has to pass. It has to elapse. So that means we have to go to the next hour. So we're going to draw this hand now at the 9. And so our time that they got home was 9 o'clock. Okay, and I'll put this closer in a minute so you can see it good. All right, show that 1 hour has passed. So on this clock, the minute is 30. I had to think for a minute. And the hour is 2 because it's between 2 and 3. So I'm going to look back at the 2. So if an hour is going to pass, what does the hour need to be on this clock? Yeah, it needs to be between 3 and 4. Between 3 and 4. 3:30. That's an hour difference. Okay, on this clock, if an hour is going to pass, what would go over here? The minute is going to stay the same because we're going all the way around the clock, and this is going to become 12. Okay, so